disconnected.
Hey guys, welcome to Woodsman Dual-Sport Adventure and Survival. Today I got the center stand for the 2016 Honda CRF 1000L Africa Twin, and I'm going to do an install video. It's actually pretty simple to install, but a video will sure make it a lot easier. So this is just the OEM center stand, and comes with all the springs and the mounting hardware ready to go. All we need is a little grease and put it together. So let's get started. Okay, as you can see, this is all the parts we have here. Is this spring hook right here. We have the two rubber stoppers right here that go on here. We have the two springs, a washer, and a snap ring right here. There's all the parts that's to it. We need some grease, and that's the first thing we want to do is use the grease. And we're going to take the grease, not a lot, but just put a little bit right here in this hook. We want to put a little bit in this hole here. You don't want a big glob of grease because you don't want a big mess. Okay, then you want to take a light bit of grease, go around this collar right here on the outside of this one. This one over here, we want to go on the inside and lightly grease this one. Okay, just like that. And we want, if you can see on this here stand, this is where the other end of the spring's hooked. We'll put a little bit of grease inside this. Okay, that's all there is to that. Alright, here's where we reinstall the rubber bumpers. These will keep it from banging and rattling when it gets up against the frame. This round one goes over here like this, on this side. Put the other one in this side. Goes right here. There, get that. Have that rubber knob snapped all the way in there so it don't fall out. Okay. Yeah, so you can see this angle. There's a collar right over here you're going to slide over. This one will slide over, and it will slide through this collar right here. So you just got to get it at the right angle to go over this one here. And once you get it over that one, like so, you put it through this one here, and it slides over this way. Okay. Okay, now what we got to do is put our washer on here, like this. Then we got to put our snap ring on here. Okay, what you're going to need here to put the snap ring on, some snap ring pliers. And this snap ring is made with a rounded edge and a sharp edge. The sharp edge you want on the outside, this way. That will keep it, when it locks in the groove, it won't pop out. If you turn it the other way, the rounded edge could pop out. So always put the sharp edge out like that. We're going to take the snap ring pliers, put it in here, so we can spread the snap ring. There. Snap ring's on. Okay, now what we got is this hook right here. If you can see right here under this chain, I don't know if I can raise it up enough you can see it or not, but there's a peg right there. This is going to hook right over the top of that peg, like that. So you have this hook back here like this. Okay. And what we want to do with the springs is, when we put them on, is we want to put them like this. We want one spring going one way, one spring going the other, is how we're going to do it. And then they'll be the same at this end here too. One spring going one way, one spring going the hook the other way. So we will hook this in like so. And then this one will hook in from the other side, like so. Okay, now to pull this on here, and I don't actually have a spring hook to do this with, so I'm going to be using this pair of side cutters I have with this hole in it, which is probably not the proper way, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So this is going to be very hard to pull this spring. It's an extremely stiff spring, so hopefully you have the right tool to do it with. Extremely hard to do. So you definitely want to be prepared when you start in on that. Okay, for the second spring I took and bent me a piece of stainless wire, some pretty hard stuff. So hopefully it will make it easier to pull this spring. There, that did work. It was a pain, but it worked. Praise the Lord. Okay, we're all hooked up. Okay, now let's try this and see how it works. Hold the bike up straight. Put your foot on here. Lift the bike. Oh, extremely easy to put on that stand. Okay, not going to sugarcoat this any, I'm telling you. You see by the chain marks on my arm from being up against the chain, but it's actually an extremely easy thing to put the stand on, but pulling the springs is a job. Even I think if you have a spring puller, you're still going to have to be pretty stout to do it. You really want somebody to hold the bike or make sure you got it secure. But all in all, once you're done, it's nice to have the center stand. Now look at that, how high the tire is off the ground. I can adjust my chain, I can lube the chain, clean the chain, adjust the spokes by spinning it. That is going to be so nice to be able to do that and not have to put it on an actual stand, or it'll be level if you want to change your oil instead of using a side stand. So super deal, I love it. Just keep tuned to Woodsman Dual Sport Adventure and Survival for a lot more tech tips in the future and installs. We got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm going to be doing a GPS on this thing, and by Magellan. So click the thumbs up on the video. If you're not a subscriber, please just stick with us. We got lots more videos to come, lots more maintenance, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.